We're here with Elvis Rodriguez, 2 weeks removed from his 7th professional victory, 7th KO, 7th pro fight, 8th pro fight, but
yeah,
whatever
fight.
One of them was like a
draw, whatever you call it, bullshit.
No, it was a technical, like, they didn't even get to finish.
No contest.
Yeah, exactly, it should be no contest.
Yeah.
Can he tell us about his, I mean, there isn't much he can tell us. We all saw it, the knockout went viral, but can he tell us about his KO and how he felt about it afterwards?
Que le puede decir un poco del knockout y la pelea.
Bueno, como tú sabes, trabajando fuerte como siempre, fuimos bien preparados para esa pelea y esperábamos, tú sabes, una pelea un poquito más cerrada, pero llegó ese golpe, hay un golpe bien fuerte y la pelea se acabó en el mismo primer asalto.
You know, we went there well prepared, working really hard. We were expecting a closer fight, but you know, the knockout came.
Did that surprise him even?
¿Te sorprendió?
Was that whatever?
Bueno, no me sorprendió porque yo sentí que el golpe fue un golpe certero, un golpe fuerte. Entonces llegó en el primer asalto y ahí se acabó la pelea.
It didn't surprise him because he felt it in his hand. It was a hard punch, so he knew he hurt him. So you know, he caught him in the first round, and you know, it was what it was.
Andre Ward really liked it. He complimented him. He said he went in there, he did his thing, didn't waste any time. How did he feel about the overall reaction of his knockout? It went viral. It was all over the place.
Andre Ward le gustó mucho. Estaba comentando cosas buenas y lo que sea. ¿Cómo te sentiste de lo que dijo Andre Ward y el hecho de que fue viral la pelea?
No, se siente bien, en verdad, porque tú sabes que para eso es que estamos trabajando y gracias a Dios y la compañía Torran y ESPN ahí nos están brindando esa plataforma para que como quien dice el mundo entero pueda ver la pelea y tú sabes, se siente bien que la gente pueda ver tu talento y eso y uno poder demostrar. Hay que seguir aprovechando las oportunidades.
He said, you know, it felt great. You know, we worked really hard to be appreciated. The Top Rank and ESPN gave us that platform, and then we performed. So it felt really good, and we're just gonna keep working hard and keep making everybody proud.
Did it feel good to finally get in the ring and did he anticipate the whole process of being in the bubble and the coronavirus testing or whatnot, all that, just his mind that day?
Se sintió bien estar en el ring y pudiste anticipar el estar en la burbuja esa y cómo se sentía y el protocolo que tenía.
No, se sintió bastante bien, tú sabes, ya teníamos un tiempo sin pelear. Mi última pelea fue en febrero y estaba supuesto a pelear en abril, o sea, y como todos los shows se habían cancelado por lo de la pandemia. ¿Tú me entiendes? Se sintió bien, volver a pelear, ya la cosa está bastante bien, todo bien organizado. Y, o sea, me sentí bien.
He said it felt very good. You know, my last fight was in February. I was supposed to fight in April, but it felt very well, very good. Everything was very well organized, and he felt really good.
How do you feel about his performance? It's just everything, and now getting your fighter in there, getting going. July 21st, you guys are back in the ring.
Yeah, we're back in July 21st. Felt great. I'm very happy for the way things, his performance and the way things played out. I think I really wanted to fight that other kid, the undefeated kid that we were supposed to fight. Whatever he pulled out, whatever, I don't got time for that. But you know, this guy stepped in last minute, and it was what it was. You know, it was what it was. You know, I know that he doesn't have the greatest record in the world, but you know, we did what we needed to do.
Yeah,
that is what it is.
Andre Ward said it himself. He wasted no time. It's a good example for the younger fighters.
Luckily, it came out the way it did, and we're back in there July 21st. So.
Yeah. How do you feel about the reaction overall? He even got a little spot on the newspaper in Mexico. How do you feel about all that? Just both of you guys.
¿Cómo te sentiste de todo el mundo, como la reacción y que estabas en
periódico
en México?
Sí, no, se siente bien. Tú sabes que ahí es que uno se da cuenta que el trabajo duro está dando su fruto y lo que hay que seguir trabajando y cada vez que subimos al ring la gente se queda se queda con ganas de ver un poco más de lo que tenemos, ¿tú me entiendes? Y eso le da, no sé, una motivación para uno seguir demostrando que tenemos el talento para llegar bien lejos.
So it felt very good. It kind of shows you that hard work pays off, and those were the fruits of the labor, and so it felt very good to feel appreciated, and it just motivates him even more to show the world what he has.
How did it feel to see your fighter shine like that? I was hyped. I was like, wow.
Like, I'm glad he did what he did. I saw some people saying that the dude took a dive or whatever. And I'm like, all right, bro, 7-0, 7 KOs. You gotta look at the guy. You gotta look behind.
He cracked them, man. Bro. I've seen enough boxing to know when a fighter dives, and
you know what I'm saying. Like, it is what it is. These guys. This guy can punch, bro. I'm telling you, every single. Yeah, he broke his orbital. Like, what do you want?
Yeah.
You want the dude to get up and go blind? Like, come on. Like, it is what it is, yeah.
Your guy, how did he look? You've been working with him.
He works very hard. I'm happy to see him have success. And everything we do with intention, we do it smartly, and he works very hard. There's never a time where he says, "Oh no, I don't want to do that, coach. I'm tired." Dude, you see how he works hard right now? It's hot, and he does never give a complaint, man. He's what a young fighter should be. He stays very disciplined. He doesn't go out. He's not drinking. He's not partying. Not doing anything. He's very focused on his goals. So I give him the same focus, so that I can make sure that he gets to where he wants to be, and just have him prepared as best as possible so that he can shine.
July 21st, you guys got your opponent. Just you guys want to touch on that real quick?
El oponente es Julio 22.
Bueno, lo tuvimos viendo como siempre. Vemos el rival que vamos a pelear siempre, y supuestamente lo que nos dijeron es un rival que nos dijeron que no nos fijemos en el récord, que es un rival bastante fuerte, que viene a pelear. Y, como siempre, estamos preparados para brindar un espectáculo y para montar un show en La Vega.
We've looked at him. He's a tough kid. They told us and warned us not to pay attention to the record, that he's a tough guy. He's from Africa. He's beaten a bunch of prospects. So we've looked at him. He's strong. He's really a 147 pounder. He can't even make 140, so the fight's at 142. But it is what it is. We're ready, and we want to get in there to prove ourselves and try to get the big fights, sooner rather than later.
Speaking of the big fights, we're not going to get them anytime soon. The promoters are just starting to get going with everything that's happening. They have so many obstacles to overcome to make these fights alone. They're being criticized or whatnot, but at the end of the day, how does it feel about the fights that have been going on? And did he feel he separated himself from the pack with the performance in his previous fight?
Hablando de las peleas grandes, que no hay peleas grandes por ahora, ¿cómo te sientes de las peleas que han sucedido? Y tú te sientes que la manera que tú luciste, te alejaste de los otros boxeadores.
Sí, no, porque tú sabes que siempre a todo hay que sacarle el lado positivo, ¿tú me entiendes? Entonces, como al no haber tanta pelea grande, así, ¿tú me entiendes? Y como te dije, la gente está pendiente a uno.
¿Están viendo?
Sí, exactamente, la gente está pendiente a toda la pelea. Entonces, tú sabes, al uno demostrar el talento de uno y la gente ve que uno tiene el talento de verdad, ¿tú me entiendes? Se siente bien, y es una oportunidad que tenemos que aprovecharla.
He said, we got to take advantage of the opportunity. There's not a lot of big fights out there, so a lot of people are paying attention to his fights, and he's on national TV right now, and so he's just have to take advantage, and you have to take the positive out of the negative.
Talk to me about being a Dominican fighter. You guys keep saying how it's going to be a little bit of an uphill battle. How do you guys win this battle to I guess, get more respect for the Dominican fighter or whatnot?
Siendo un boxeador dominicano, tenemos una trayectoria fuerte, adelante. ¿Cómo nosotros vamos a salir enfrente y salir adelante?
No, yo creo que de la única manera que podemos cambiar la forma en que miran a los boxeadores dominicanos, es como lo estamos haciendo ahora, trabajando, enfocado al 100%, metido en el gimnasio 24/7, ¿me entiendes? Y no soy solo yo, hay más peleadores dominicanos ahora mismo que están bastante bien. ¿me entiendes? Y las cosas van a ir cambiando poco a poco van a mirar a los boxeadores dominicanos de una manera diferente, porque estamos trabajando fuerte, de verdad.
The only way to do it is the way we've been doing it, working hard and keep performing. You know, he's not the only Dominican fighter, the other guys coming up too. And we just got to keep working really hard and keep performing, and we're going to see things are going to start to change.
You want to touch that on yourself, just like a brief history, just
Listen,
about...
like, you know, it's up to the individual ultimately. Where they from doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, people get caught up on that, you know, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Dominican, you know, American, whatever it is. Yeah, like, it might have, let's say, in like
a fan base, an established fan base,
how many
but
tickets you sell, but in terms of how talented you are and where you go, you're gonna get what you put into it. And if you're 100% dedicated, you know, especially the way he is and his discipline, you know, it's gonna be very. I mean, I don't see other people doing the things that he does. Never complains. Is constantly in the gym. You know, he might take a day or two off and that's it. So I mean, it's gonna be tough to find a fighter. He's gonna outwork every other guy out there, and that just is what it is. You know, it's none of this flashy posting stuff on Instagram, none of that. Bro, it's work. You know what I'm saying? It's work and it's discipline. And it's not being home. It's not seeing your family. It's not having entanglements. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we out there, bro. Like he don't play. Like, this is what it is, yo.
entanglement. His family saw the fight. It was a reaction back home and all that, man. How did they feel to finally see him back in his gym, being away from them? I mean, excuse me, the fight, and being away from them for so long and all that.
Tu familia, ¿cómo se sintió viéndote ahí en televisión?
No, sí, se sintió bien porque te dije, como te dije ahorita, la pelea la pudo ver todo el mundo allá en República Dominicana, ¿me entiendes? Allá en el barrio, la gente la vio todo el mundo, la pelea en mi casa. ¿Me entiendes? Se sintió bien, de verdad, porque uno, o sea, eso es lo que queremos, estamos trabajando fuerte aquí para eso. Eso es lo que queremos, darle alegría ya a la gente de Santo Domingo, llevarle ese título pronto.
He said it felt great, you know, his whole family seeing it, the whole block seeing it, the neighborhood. Everybody in DR watched it. It felt really great. Everybody was really proud of him and showing him a lot of love. There was even a famous reggaeton artist who posted him and showing him love, and like it was great. And he's just gonna keep training hard and bring that title back to DR.
All right, he's a Canelo fan. Last thing, what does he want? Who does he want to see Canelo step back into the ring with? Who do you think is a good for him?
¿Cómo que se llama el inglés?
Billy Joe Sanders, Callum Smith.
Ajá, sí, me gustaría verlo con Callum Smith o con Billy Joe Sanders, uno de ellos dos, sí. Creo que sería una buena pelea.
What happened?
O sea, la mejor para Canelo ahora mismo.
What happens in that fight?
¿Quién gana esa pelea?
Creo que Canelo gana. Ahora, para mí ahora mismo no hay un en el peso de Canelo creo que no hay que le gane ahora mismo.
Yeah, for him right now in Canelo's weight classes, there's not anybody who's gonna beat him. Bro.
Yeah,
it's not really gonna beat him, bro, because he's the best fighter. I agree. I think he's the best fighter in the world right now.
Yeah. Does he take anything from Canelo just watching him, or I mean, just as a fan?
Sí, o sea, lo que yo siempre he visto de Canelo es que en cada pelea siempre él viene mejor. Cada
Algo
pelea,
nuevo.
O sea, no siempre te muestra lo mismo. En cada pelea viene mejor, viene diferente.
Enseña algo nuevo.
Sí, claro, enseña algo nuevo.
Is every fight he gets better, and that's crazy. Like when you think about it,
Yeah.
the Canelo that we started watching, the Canelo now is two different fighters.
Getting tagged up by Cotto.
And every fight he looks better, and
Yeah.
he really works hard, and it comes out in his fights.
Yeah. All right. Last words for his fans back home, including the rapper that shot him on his big time back home. Want to send him a few words?
No, mi gente, que ellos saben que estamos activos aquí, que lo que estamos es trabajando duro. A toda mi gente de Katanga, que de ahí que venimos, que estamos ready el 21 a romper de nuevo. La gente que están apoyando a uno allá en Lomina, Lápiz Consciente, el papá del rap. Y estamos ready a seguir rompiendo. Lomina en la casa.
Y'all understood that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure.
Y'all gotta learn Spanish. You don't gotta learn English. Y'all gotta learn Spanish.
All right,
It is what
cool.
it is,
Appreciate you. Gracias.
Gracias a ti.